Hello, my name is Darren Thomas. I'm the Director of Educational Research Techniques. In this video, I will be showing you how to create groups manually inside Moodle. So let's go ahead and take a look at our objectives. So, like I've already mentioned, we're going to learn how to create groups manually in Moodle. Then we're also going to examine some of the manual group features or the options as you create groups manually inside Moodle. And lastly, I will show you how to add members to the different groups that we create manually inside Moodle as well. So, here we are, we're inside our Moodle course. The first thing that we need to do is scroll down and then off to the right hand side, depending on the particular theme you're using. You'll see something called users. Click on that and then click on groups. So now we need to create our groups. We've already looked at how to create groups using the auto create. This time we're going to create groups manually. So to do that, we click on create group. And if you see a little red star next to it, it's something you have to do. And so we have to give the group a name. So we'll call the first name group example 1. Nothing special about that. Now I want to show you some of the features here. First of all, you can give a description if you so desire. Also, you can actually add an enrollment key. Now this is useful if people are able to manually enroll themselves into the course. If they know the enrollment key that you put here, as an example, they will be able to use this enrollment key to get into the course, but also at the same time, they'll be put inside that group. So for example, I have here group example number 1, that's their name, example 1. If I give a little enrollment key, or you can say like a password to get into the class, if a student uses this enrollment key, or you can call it a password, like I just told you, not only will they be enrolled in the course as a student, which is good, they will also be a part of a group called Example 1. So it's kind of a way of killing two birds at one stone, if you don't mind me saying that. After that, you can also, for each group, you can attach a picture so that you can see what they look like, if that's something that's important to you. And you have the option of hiding or showing the actual picture. So having explained all this, I will just click Save Changes. And now we have our group. So our first group is called Example 1, and right now there's a 0 next to it, which means that there are no members inside this group. So I'll just create one more group, and we're going to call this one Example number 2. And we're going to just go ahead and click on Save Changes. There we go. Now we need to add members to our groups. So to do that, you have to highlight one group or the other. So we're going to highlight example number 1, and then we go right here and we click on Add Remove Users. So I click here. And now you can see that in this class there's 4 students and a teacher. So, and remember, like I've told you before, one student can be a part of several groups. But to make life simple, we're just going to have 2 groups of 2. So we highlight the students we want and we click Add. And so we have student 1, and then we have a person here with multiple roles because they're also serving as a student. So as you can see right here, we just added user to example 1. When we're satisfied, we click on Back to Groups. And now we're going to see something different. So now for example 1, instead of a 0, there's a 2, and it tells us who the 2 people are. So I click on group 2. Now again, group 2 or example 2 has no people in it, so I have to click on Add Remove Users. And you can see, notice how all students are available to be in group 2, even though we already put the first 2 students in example number 1. So we just click here on the other 2 students, add them over here. They're as students, and then we click on Back to Groups, and there you have it. So we made 2 groups, and we have 2 students inside each group. That's the beauty of this. If you want to get the overview of what's happening, you can click on the overview, and the overview tells you who is in each group and also how this works. So you can see here, we have example 1, we have the members here, we have example 2, etc. And then they tell you who's not in the group, so I'm not in a group because I didn't put myself in any of the groups, and that's how it works. So we hope that this information that we provided for you is very useful. We've already talked about how to make groups automatically when Moodle does it for you. If you want to apply the personal touch, or if you have specific goals and objectives, you can add people to groups manually. Remember, the primary benefit of groups is normally for group projects, or if several people are using one course, but they have different students that they're all responsible for. The limits to using groups in Moodle is only the limits of your creativity. And in this video, we just want to show you how to do the technical side of it, rather than try to express how to do how to apply this in a particular setting. So we hope that this video was useful for you, and we want to thank you for watching.